When I think of ICC, I think about home.
The moment I stepped on campus, I knew it was a perfect fit.
It helped me find my true self.
It has opened doors for me that I didn't even know existed.
Everyone here wants you to succeed.
I was able to get involved here and make a real difference.
I've met my closest friends here.
There's something for everyone to be involved with.
I've gained skills to succeed in the workforce.
It's been the best experience.
Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue to look at some of the unique opportunities that Itawamba Community College presents its students throughout the year. And one of those is going to be probably one of the biggest ones. And I'm going to say the best because it actually helps them get a brighter future ahead of themselves. And that's going to be our PTK honors programs here. And I've got Miss Robin Lowe joining us. And Robin, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
All right. So let's just talk about PTK. For those that may be unfamiliar, what is it?
All right, Phi Theta Kappa is the official honor society for the two-year college, and it basically follows 4 hallmarks: scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship. And there's lots of different ways that you can get involved, and you can be involved as much or as little with Phi Theta Kappa as you would like. It also depends on how much scholarship money you would like to earn too.
Absolutely. And that's one thing when I say the best, not sliding any other programs, but it is a great gateway to be able to get more money to continue your education. So kind of just talk about that aspect of PTK.
I absolutely will. First, to join Phi Theta Kappa, students must complete 12 academic hours at ICC. Dual credit students, part-time students, full-time students, it doesn't matter, but those hours need to be from ICC, have a 3.5 cumulative GPA or higher. And then what happens is when students are eligible, when they log into their MyTribe account, on that homepage, it will say Phi Theta Kappa wants you. And then from there, you would choose a chapter. You would choose Fulton chapter, which is Upsilon Sigma, which is my chapter, along with Jay Humphreys and Bradley Howard. And the Tupelo Belden chapter is Miss Jenny Bowers, and her other advisors are Ira Lindsay, Kennard, and Delena Huckel as well. And once you choose a chapter, you'll get information from us about attending orientation and all that good stuff. And we do those pretty much every semester. And then once students attend orientation, they pay $115 in dues. I know that sounds like a lot, but in the long run, it's just a one-time fee. And all you have to do from that point is just maintain that 3.3 GPA to stay in Phi Theta Kappa. And then once you're in, if you are transferring to a university, you automatically get a minimum of $8,000 in scholarships when you transfer. Now that money does not come from ICC or Phi Theta Kappa, that comes from the university. And every university is different. It depends on what they're offering for students. For example, I know Ole Miss has 2 different tiers based on your GPA. The higher the tier, the more money you receive. State typically has 1 tier, for example, but there are other additional scholarships that will stack, because if you're in Phi Theta Kappa, you're obviously a leader in some form or fashion on campus. You're involved in other clubs, organizations, you're a leader in your classroom. It just depends. So that money pretty much stacks on top. My Phi Theta Kappa officers end up with more money. They go tuition free and sometimes even put money in their pockets. And to say that you can go to college and come out debt free, that's huge these days, especially with the expenses and everything we have today. It is just great. And there are also Phi Theta Kappa scholarship students can apply for in the spring and in the fall too, as well.
Absolutely. I do apologize for my phone ringing. I thought I had it turned on silent, but apparently not. But yeah, you talked about it, $115. Sounds like a lot now, but when you look at the potential, if you told somebody, hey, if you give me $115, I'm going to give you $3,000 back, it's a no-brainer.
Right. And all you have to do is just maintain your grades.
Yeah. And that's what our students do here anyway. So
yes.
So talk about some of the other things. I know you say there's a lot of different opportunities. I know you guys have a lot of things that you do throughout the year, programs, giving back to the community that helps, build your resume. And that's talk about some of the things that y'all do there.
Okay. For example, we do every year what's called an Honors in Action research and project, and that is undergraduate research. So it really prepares students for that next level and that next step when they leave Itawamba Community College. And students, our PTK officers tend to be the ones who sign up to do that because they're the ones doing the work. We do have members who come in and help and participate too as well. Our PTK officer training class starts in March every year, and students are required to take that if they would like to be an officer. And then we start planning and researching in the spring and in the summer, and then we come back together. We talk about our findings, we do presentations, and we figure out based on our research what that need is based on whichever theme we chose for the honor study topic. We get an honor study topic every 2 years. And we are coming into our second year of the art and science of play. And we did the nostalgia of play this past year, and STEM Club, Honors College, and Phi Theta Kappa teamed up, and we went out to Crossroads Ranch here in Itawamba County, and the students designed holes for a 9-hole ADA compliant golf course for the residents at Crossroads. So they're going to get to see their designs actually put out and drawn out by a contractor. And we're saving, of course, Crossroads lots of money by designing the golf course ourselves. So that's one of the projects that we do with Honors in Action based off our research. And then we also do a college project, and that's based around the mission of the college. And Dr. Allen, Dean Stevenson, and Dr. Summerall pretty much lead our chapter in that college project. It's what they would like for us to do on campus, where they see a need that we can fulfill. And we are huge on servant leadership. That is my number one aspect for leadership and leadership development, is being a good servant leader and giving back not only to your college campus, but also to your community as well. And we have other like professional development programs for students. We have things like Employment Edge. It's a self-paced course. Once you join PTK, you have access to all of that information. We even have one that's related to health science. The students who have done that program, who are in health science, really love it because it really gave them some tips to kind of set them a level up from their competition, so to speak, when they're applying for their careers there. And then we have Research Ed, which helps students with their research skills. We have Competitive Edge, and those things are great to put on your academic resume, and you can talk about those and what you learned and your experience. And then when students complete that, our chapter in particular here in Fulton, we will purchase the pins. PTK is all about pins and that recognition. So we will purchase your pin for you, and you can wear those pins on your PTK stole at graduation, which is really cool as well.
Yeah. And I know whenever I walk into one of the buildings, I turn to my right, there's tons of trophies for PTK. So we do PTK right here. So that's one thing that I know whenever Ole Miss comes to recruit our kids and they see PTK next to them, or Mississippi State, anybody else, they already know they're getting good kids because they're coming to ICC, but they know they're getting really good kids when they're part of PTK and honors.
Right, exactly. The Upsilon Sigma chapter is over 50 years old, so we are a very well-established chapter. And probably about 10, 15 years ago, we split into chapters. PTK wanted each campus to have its own separate chapter because every campus is different and has a different type of student, different majors and demographics. So Tupelo is Beta Tau Sigma, and they have been racking up some of the trophies too. So they're filling up their trophy case very quickly as well. And we're very, very excited about that. But that's the students' hard work. That's their honors in action, their college project. They have submitted advisors for international awards that we have all won multiple times. So we really appreciate what they do for the chapter, and we appreciate how they honor us too as advisors as well. It's pretty great.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also an expert cartographer, an amateur alchemist, a surprisingly gifted poet.
What rhymes with encroachment?
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
When my mom opened the store, I got comfortable with it, and I liked the fact I like to help people, and I like to make people feel good about what they wear or just in general. And so once we got started and got into it, it was just one of those things where I just kind of really fell in love with it.
This is a 2-year all-online Associate of Applied Science degree. There are no restrictions or requirements to begin working toward a Business and Marketing Management Technology degree.
I think just being here and being able to experience what all there is within business and marketing, it was just something I thought I would really enjoy, which I started the first semester I was in class, and which I loved Miss McCrimmon. She was awesome. She was very helpful.
Students simply apply to ICC and then select Business and Marketing Management Technology as their major.
I enjoy online, and it was not anything that anybody couldn't do. It works with your schedule, and it was easy for me to do online working here as well. So that was really helpful to me.
This degree covers a wide range of business jobs. It's also a great way for entrepreneurs to learn about starting their own business.
There are times when you will catch yourself applying what you did learn in the program, using it within whatever business you're in.
Many students in this program are working and are interested in earning a degree to be promoted where they work. I've also had graduates start their own businesses.
There's just something about when somebody comes in and they want to find something and you're able to help them with that, and they find the perfect outfit or whatever they're needing. It's just one of those things where it makes you feel good and it makes the customer feel good.
Students can start the MMT program in the fall or spring semesters.
But overall, it's a fun job, and you get to learn a lot. And if you love shopping, that's a big plus too. Customer service is huge, and we want to make sure that we are able to fit that person's needs and do the best we can to help them.
MMT graduates also have the option to transfer their associate degree and continue working toward their bachelor degree online.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
We're talking with Robin Lowe about the PTK program here. You're also over honors, right?
Correct.
All right, so tell us a little bit more about that. I know I'm kind of spacing out on you right here, but so just tell me and everybody else about that.
Okay. Honors College actually came about from PTK. They are two separate entities, but it evolved from there. And Heather McCormick and I established the first honors form class in 2016. And from there, we transitioned into an honors program. And then in 2019, we became a full honors college. So we've been honors college now for 7 years almost. So we're definitely excited about that. But our honors college is a program for high performing students to enhance their educational experience. Admission to the honors college for incoming freshmen is a 24 composite or 24 super score composite on the ACT. For current students, PTK members or a PTK invitation gets you into honors, because if you're like me, I was not a good standardized test taker, but I was a great student in the classroom. So we want to give all of our students an opportunity to be involved in honors. We require 10 service hours a semester, and those are easy to get. We do have a $20 a course fee, which is assessed in with the tuition, but the students get honor swag. They get t-shirts, they get keychains, cups, and we are opening our honor study lounge on Monday. So I am very excited about that. It's going to be a little crude at first. We've got a lot of things ordered, but it's strictly for our honor students. It's a place for them to come and de-stress and hang out, study, play card games, get them a cup of coffee or a water or something like that. So it's going to be, it's really great. And that fee helps cover a lot of those expenses that we have. A lot of students say, well, why should I be in honors college? What is this going to do for me? Well, we develop your leadership skills. We have a 1-hour honors form that students take with their academic honors class. They only have to take one. They can take more. I have a lot of students who take them all, honors as well. They get closer interaction with faculty. That is huge. Their class size is smaller. It's more hands-on learning. It's more creative. The teachers will just let them go. I know when I teach Comp 1, I'm very strict and I want everything done a certain way and how I want it. But for example, Ms. King teaches honors Comp 1 and Comp 2, and she's fantastic. And she just lets them go and lets them take it in whatever direction that they would like to go. And it really gets them ready for that university field that they're going to get. But the classes are not harder. They're just different. They're just different classes. There's a lot of group work and a lot of connections get made through that. More transfer scholarship opportunities by being in honors. We do have articulation agreements with Mississippi State, University of Southern Mississippi, and Mississippi University for Women. And they don't have to fill out an application or do rec letters or write an essay. They just need verification from me or from Mr. Howard, Bradley Howard, who is our Associate Honors Director now. And they're automatically in and recognized. And the students are recognized at graduation, and they get more opportunities for internships and scholarships and different opportunities there for that. And we have now 4 different pathways that students can take, because we realized we needed to have more options and more variety for our students, because it all depends on their course load, what their major is, all of that. So we have 4 levels, and Distinguished Scholar is the typical level that most students achieve. And that is basically complete at least 2 semesters of honors forum. They do have to be signed up for honors forum 4 right before graduation and take that. 20 hours of community service, have that ACT score, that PTK 3.5 GPA there, and take at least 9 hours of honors classes, which is 3. which are 3 classes. And once they do that, they're good. We even have a route just for people who might just want to develop leadership, and that's just taking the honors forum classes. And those are 1 hour a week classes that students take, and we develop our leadership skills and talk about leadership in those classes. But we have a lot of STEM majors on our campus, and we have a lot of engineering and pre-med students. And it was hard for them to take a lot of our honors because they're those typical gen ed classes, like your speech, Comp 1 and Comp 2, history, psychology, those type classes there, but they're in organic chemistry, linear equations, those classes that are
a lot of classes that I would not be in. I would not be in those classes.
Me either, but they are very, very difficult courses, and we count those as honors. And when we started that this past fall, coming back, my sophomores were like, yay, this is so great. We're not stressed out about our classes. And they were so funny, just hearing them laugh. But
Yes.
we build such a great relationship with our students in honors, and they make friends for life because they're all similar. They all have a lot of the same goals and aspirations, and they realize they're not so different from each other. And we have a lot of fun too.
And that's the key to it there. I will say you guys do have a lot of fun in that sense.
Yeah.
And I do like the part of it for both PTK and the Honors College is the fact that you've got a lot of like-minded individuals that are coming together to work together. So that's going to help them, especially 10, 15 years down the road, whenever it comes to their main job, to be able to collaborate with other unique individuals in that sense. So I really think that's giving them a leg up on the future.
Yes, and we accept anyone. We are all inclusive, and we love different people with different perspectives because it helps us all grow and learn, not only as leaders, but as scholars. I learn from them all the time, and it is so fun and it's so refreshing, and it just makes life great being in the classroom and being around honor students, PTK, and even my other students here at ICC, because the best do start here.
Absolutely. I like that. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to kind of summarize again how people can find out more about the PTK, the Honor College, and how they can get in touch if they have any questions.
Absolutely. Anyone can email me. My email is rmlowe@iccms.edu. If you have any questions about honors, if you have any questions about PTK Fulton, that's your go-to there. My office number is 662-862-8166. Email's usually faster than because I am in class a good bit. And if you have any questions about Phi Theta Kappa on the Tupelo campus, they can contact Miss Jenny Bowers, and her email is jcbowers@iccms.edu, and contact her that way. I don't know her office number off the top of my head, but she's probably like me. Email is a lot faster. And of course, people can just call the 862-8000 number to ICC and just ask to speak to me, and they'll transfer the call to as well.
Awesome. Well, Robin, I appreciate your time, and we're going to come back and talk to you again. We'll probably get a couple of students in and talk about it as well.
Yes, they were all in class.
And that's where they're supposed to be. So
Exactly.
Well, have a great day, and keep up the good work.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents, not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also a maestro of the clarinet, a famous speed solver,
Piece of cake.
a noted cheese connoisseur.
Limburger.
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
The slices and the sticks.
All I ever wanted for dinner was pizza, Marcy. And all I ever asked of you was steaks.
Don't choose. Get Little Caesar slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. And Dane's awake.
Dane.
I smell bacon.
End the dinner drama with hot and ready slices and sticks, or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks.
Pizza.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
Hey guys, this is Emma Mask, and this is what's coming up in ICC Athletics. On Tuesday, the baseball team will travel to Hines to take on Gulf Coast at 3 o'clock and Hines at 6 o'clock. The women's basketball team will host Holmes for sophomore night at 5:30, and the men's basketball team will travel to Goodman to take on Holmes at 6 o'clock. Thursday, the tennis teams will travel to Alabama to take on Wallace State Hanceville at 2 o'clock. The men's basketball team will take on Jones for sophomore night at 5:30, and the women's basketball team will travel to Jones with the First American National Bank opening tip scheduled for 6 o'clock. Friday is going to be a busy day as the tennis, baseball, and softball teams will all be in action. The tennis teams will travel to Ridgeland to take on Holmes at 2 o'clock. The softball team will travel to Booneville to face Frontier at noon and Kaskaskia College at 2 o'clock. The baseball team will head to Millington, Tennessee to take on National Park College at noon and Kaskaskia College at 5 o'clock. Remember, this time of year weather can change the schedule, and that's why you should follow us on Twitter or Instagram at Let's Go ICC or visit letsgoicc.com to keep up with all 11 intercollegiate athletic programs here at ICC.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
When I think of ICC, I think about home.
The moment I stepped on campus, I knew it was a perfect fit.
It helped me find my true self.
It has opened doors for me that I didn't even know existed.
Everyone here wants you to succeed.
I was able to get involved here and make a real difference.
I've met my closest friends here. There's something for everyone to be involved with.
I've gained skills to succeed in the workforce.
It's been the best experience.
Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
And welcome back here to the ICC Hour on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM. As always, the ICC Hour being brought to you by our friends over at Renaissance Bank. They are the bank that understands you, and you can find out why by visiting renaissancebank.com. We're going to continue on some of the big events that's coming up here at ICC, and in my opinion, none bigger, none more important than orientation, because that's when we welcome the newest members of the ICC family to all 3 of our campuses here. And joining me now is going to be Michael Holloway and Madison Haley. And Michael, thanks for joining us. Madison, thanks for joining us. Michael, I'll start with you. Let you introduce yourself, tell everybody who you are and what you do here at ICC.
Thanks, Adam, and hello, everyone. My name is Michael Holloway. I'm a Director of Recruitment and Orientation here at ICC. So I get to work with an incredibly talented team and across the college to help welcome prospective students to ICC and get them plugged in and find their fit here.
And Madison?
Hey, hi, Madison. I am a recruiter here on the Fulton campus. So I get to work right under Mr. Holloway and just recruit all the students in our counties.
Well, guys, I'm going to throw this question out there. So either one of you that wants to respond first, you don't have to ring in or anything to respond first. But tell me, what exactly is orientation?
So I'll go ahead and take this one. Orientation is a experience where students get to come in, and first off, they get to meet other prospective students. We have orientation leaders who are current students that they will be assigned to a group with, and then they also get to come in and make their class schedule for the next semester. They get to hear from multiple people at the college. So it's a really, really fun experience. They also get to see the campuses and get their ID picture made. So it is really that initial step that they get to see into the college.
And so how and when can prospective students register? I guess not prospective, if they want to come, they're students, but how and when can they register for that?
Students can sign up for that online. They just go to iccms.edu/orientation. And they'll be able to register for a session that fits their schedule. We have 15 of those this year, Adam. 5 in April, 5 in June, and 5 in July. Only thing a student needs to do to register, they'll need to apply for the college, apply for admissions first. They can do that on our website on apply.iccms.edu. And once they've made the admissions application, they're able to go over to the orientation page and sign up for an orientation session.
So let's talk about this. Is it just Fulton, Tupelo, or where and when are these sessions offered?
So we have sessions on both the Fulton and Tupelo campus in those dates of April, June, and July. So they can go to either one of those. And typically on most days, we're going to have 2 sessions that day. So we'll have an 8:30 a.m. session and a 1 p.m. session. So they can choose whichever one works best for their schedule.
All right. And of course, you can visit iccms.edu to find out those exact dates. And I'm going to say this, just speaking from experience and working with recruiting over the years, get on there, fill them in fast, because those dates fill up in a hurry, especially the ones that are kind of more convenient for people. Those will fill up really, really quick. Well, Madison, I'll ask you this question. Why is it important for people to attend orientation?
Well, Adam, I think it's especially important for the student and the parent, because we will have a parent panel. So the parents can come and hear the same information that the students are getting and ask questions from current students that are our orientation leaders and really get an honest answer from them. And then I also think it's important for the student, one, because like I said, they're getting their student ID picture made that day. So that's important. And then also making that class schedule. And it's just really important to come to the campus, see the campus before, you start classes in the fall, and be able to familiarize yourself with the campus, with the staff, with the other students, and obviously make your class schedule. So there's some obvious reasons there, but also just some house cleaning things, making sure that you're getting ready for that next step, because it is a transition from high school into college and it is different. But we definitely want orientation to be a very welcoming time. So we think it's really, really important for students to attend.
Absolutely. And once again, we encourage you to visit iccms.edu to find out more about orientation, those dates. And again, remember, in order to go to orientation, you have to be an ICC student here. Visit apply.iccms.edu. Well, Madison and everyone, I thank y'all for y'all's time today, and look forward to talking to you again in the future about bringing some more potential students here to ICC.
Absolutely. The best start here. Thank you, Adam.
We'll be back more of the ICC Hour right after this.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents, not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also a skilled swordsman, a master chef.
Needs more lavender.
A wonder at word games.
2 tries, every time.
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow is what we anticipate, what we work for, what we want to improve. At Itawamba Community College, we offer the courses, pathways, and the training that can help turn your vision of tomorrow into a reality. So why wait? Your tomorrow can start today at Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Electrical technology is, here at ICC,
is a program where we take students in and teach them from the fundamentals of what electricity is all the way to very advanced concepts. It takes 2 years, it's 4 semesters, and you would always have to start in the fall because the courses are taught fall and spring. So in other words, the courses that are offered in the fall are not offered again in the spring, so you have to start in the fall, and it takes 2 years. There is a huge demand right now for electrical technicians in the workplace. As we all know, manufacturing has gotten very automated and very technical, and we meet that need with our program here. So our students they're definitely going to have opportunities once they graduate, even opportunities while they're going to school here through the internship program that we have. Most of our students on the internship program are in that $14 to $16 range, and then once they graduate, and most industries does a pre-employment exam, and then they test to see where those students will fit into their pay scale. I would say that most of them fall in that $18 to $22 an hour after graduation. So it's a really, really hands-on program. So that's another thing that students need to be aware of. If you enjoy working with your hands and the physical aspect of using tools and doing a job, then this curriculum would be something that you need to look at. There is a good bit of programming, but you're not just going to be a programmer. You know, you're going to be a multi-skilled electrical technician, which means that you'll do all of the skill sets, not just the programming. Electrical technicians in manufacturing the number per manufacturing facility is going up because the technology used in all of manufacturing is going up exponentially. I mean, we just get more and more automated and autonomous in our manufacturing processes, which means that we have to have a really skilled person to maintain those processes and keep them functioning. So the maintenance technicians today are all, by and large, have a huge electrical background to be able to do what they do with the automated processes that we manufacture today. And it doesn't matter what you're manufacturing, whether you're building cars or tires or body parts, or, you know, it doesn't matter. All manufacturing processes are automated at a really high level today and continuing to grow in that area.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the ICC Hour. And we continue to learn more about some of the unique things and other offerings that ICC has to offer here. And we're going to welcome to the show Director of Advancement, Mr. Michael Upton. And Michael, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for the opportunity, Adam.
Well, Michael, you and your team, you're in charge of some pretty big deals here at ICC. So first off, tell us about your team and what you guys do.
Sure. We're the Foundation Alumni Office here at the college. We have team myself, Mr. Jim Ingram, and Ms. Tilda Bouchelon, and we work with engagement with our alumni and our donors that support the college.
All right, so let's start talking about the foundation first. So what does the foundation do? And just kind of give a brief overview of what the foundation is.
Sure. So the ICC Foundation is a separate 501c entity from the college, and we're responsible for receiving and managing all gifts and donations to the college. So anyone that wants to support the college through a scholarship effort, or maybe through athletics, or for student support, faculty support, anything they want to do and make a tax-deductible gift to support the college, that comes through the foundation. And then we work in conjunction with the college to utilize those funds. Probably the main thing that we do that most people are aware of is our scholarship program. We have about 140 private scholarships that have been funded and created by either alumni, businesses, community members, someone in the area that wanted to support ICC students. And so we're able to offer about $150,000 worth of financial aid every year to about 130 to 140 ICC students.
You know, that's pretty awesome right there, considering how that's helping them pay for school and things like that. How do they go about learning more about those scholarship opportunities?
All right. If they want potential students that want to know more, they can go to our foundation website, iccms.edu/foundation. There's some information there. There's also information on the college's financial aid page. There's going to be a listing of all our scholarships. You can review them, find out what the qualifications for each one are to see which ones you might be eligible for. And then if you want to apply for those, and we encourage everyone to apply for as many as they're eligible for, they can apply on the same application site as all other financial aid application for the college. So it's pretty simple and easy for students. We try to keep the process as minimal as we can and help the most people.
And of course, I know you've got a deadline coming up for that on April the 1st. So now that deadline is for students returning and for students that say a senior that come into ICC next year, correct?
Correct. Anyone that's not a current scholarship recipient, anyone that wants to apply for our scholarships for fall of 23 and spring of 24, they have until midnight at the end of April 1 to go online, apply, so we can pick those in April and we get that word out. Like you mentioned, high school seniors, we know there's folks that financial aid makes a big difference on where they're going to go to college, what if they can even go to college. And so we try to get that out pretty quick and let folks know what they're eligible for, so that helps them make those decisions.
Now, earlier you talked about people having the ability to donate to, or maybe set up a scholarship in memory of someone. I know we've got a couple of scholarships, one that I help give to as well. How can the general public also give to scholarships? Or maybe somebody out there is like, hey, I've never thought about honoring somebody by setting up a scholarship. You know, how does that process work?
Sure. If you have any questions at all about how the scholarship process works, or like you mentioned, interested in possibly starting one, please feel free to give us a call at 662-862-8039 or email us at foundation@iccms.edu and we'll get back to you. We have a couple different types of scholarships. We have annual scholarships where they're funded each year by support from a donor. And then we have what are called endowed scholarships, where we take the funds and we invest them and we use the return from the market growth to fund those, and those last forever and ever and ever. And that's what we really try to work on within the foundation, is growing the endowment for the college. So just reach out, let us talk to you about, you can do scholarship in honor and memory, the different facets and the different ways you can set things up. We're glad to talk about that with you.
And for employees that may be watching or listening as well, there is an option that makes it a little bit easier for employees. You can actually have it taken from your paycheck and delivered to a certain scholarship as well.
That is true. Employees can give through payroll deduction. You can give it to anywhere you want to. There could be a scholarship you want to support. Maybe you were a student here and you were in Phi Theta Kappa, or you were in the band, or you were an athlete. You can support whatever you want to through that payroll deducted giving. And the same thing with the general public who aren't employees of the college. We have lots of options. If you want to do a monthly deducted gift through a bank draft or a credit card, a one-time gift, or recurring, we can work with you on whatever it is works best for you.
Michael, give that information again where they can call you or find you on the website for that.
Sure. They can give us a call at 662-862-8039. They can email us at foundation@iccms.edu or on the website iccms.edu/foundation.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Manatee, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
When I think of ICC, I think about home.
The moment I stepped on campus, I knew it was a perfect fit. It helped me find my true self.
It has opened doors for me that I didn't even know existed.
Everyone here wants you to succeed.
I was able to get involved here and make a real difference.
I've met my closest friends here. There's something for everyone to be involved with.
I've gained skills to succeed in the workforce.
It's been the best experience.
Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
And we're talking with Michael Upton, the Director of Advancement here at Itawamba Community College. Michael, that was part of what you guys do. The other half also is the Alumni Association. So kind of just an overview of what the Alumni Association is.
Sure. Our Alumni Association is about 800 members strong right now. We're looking to really grow that number, and it's open to anyone that ever attended ICC. You don't have to be a graduate. And even if you didn't attend ICC, if you're an employee of the college, if you are a parent, or if you're just a community member that wants to support the college, you have an option to join the Alumni Association either on an annual basis or a lifetime. There's a discount if you join as a couple. So if you and your spouse were alums and you want to join. And so the Alumni Association kind of exists to keep people involved, let them know what's going on at the college, engage them back to maybe come back and visit the college, see what's going on. Maybe bring them in. We bring alumni in to be speakers for programs, for classes, anything that we can do to connect people with our current faculty and staff that might have some needs. We try to do that as well. And then we do events throughout the year. Couple in the fall around football. Homecoming is our largest event of the year, but we do things throughout the year as well to try to support our students and to get people engaged.
Yeah, and I think it's also a great way of reconnecting with the college, but also reconnecting with those folks that you went to college with. One of my favorite things here at ICC is seeing those friendships blossom here at ICC. And then you look 10, 15 years down the road, they're still close. They're, spending times with their kids, things like that. So, that Alumni Association really helps kind of keep that together. It can be a very positive thing for those that after you leave ICC.
Exactly. And, a lot of times people maybe have not stayed connected, like you said. And one of the other roles that we try to fill is to connect people. So maybe you're trying to find someone and you don't know where they are, and it's been a little while. Reach out, let us see if we can help you, connect with that person and share that information and make those connections strong, like you said.
And you just talked about a while ago, homecoming being one of the biggest projects for you guys. I know you guys do a lot of projects, but that's one of the major ones there for you as well. And we've got the homecoming awards, and those, again, you've got the April 1st deadline for those. But if you could talk about those, what they are, and kind of just tell us a little bit more about the homecoming awards.
Sure. And yes, I want to point out that April 1 deadline, that's new this year. In the past, we've taken nominations for our awards up until August 1. We're going to select a little earlier this year so that we have a little more time to help prepare for homecoming each year. But we have, in the past, we've given out 2 awards. Last year, we gave out 3, and this year we're adding a 4th. So here are the different awards that we'll be giving out and that we're currently soliciting nominations for. First, our highest award is our Alumnus of the Year. And so this has got to be someone who has been gone from the college at least 5 years, and they have shown great outstanding achievement, either in their personal career, their community involvement. They've been involved with the college, and they really stand out as a fine example of an ICC community member, and we look to honor them each year. Second is our Athletic Hall of Fame, and this is for any ICC athletes who have been gone from the college at least 5 years, I believe is the qualifications there. And they have shown great achievement on the field at ICC. Additionally, if they have performed well elsewhere, maybe at the four-year school level or professionally or in coaching, anything like that, we honor these folks. There's two spots each year that are inducted into the Athletic Hall of Fame. And so that is open to, like I said, former ICC athletes, but also coaches and folks who were part of those programs. The new award that we introduced last fall was our Distinguished Service Award. And this new award was introduced to give us an opportunity. There are some folks who are great friends of the college, have done a lot for us, but maybe they didn't attend ICC. And so we needed an option to recognize non-alums as well. So the Distinguished Service Award is a little more open. It can be an alum, can be awarded, or a non-alum. It could be a group, could be an organization. Anyone that has done a lot to support the college. Could be through financial support. It could be through giving of their time. It could be extra things they do just to uplift our students and make our college a better place. Just a way to recognize people there. And then lastly, the fourth and newest award that we will introduce this year is our Young Alumnus of the Year Award. Kind of similar to the first award I talked about, but this is going to be for someone who's 40 years old or younger, and they may be a little earlier in their career, their life, but they're already showing, great signs of success and achievement. And they're really standing out and making us proud, and of them being ICC. And we want to engage and recognize some folks who are out there making an impact early in their life as well.
Absolutely. There's a lot of great awards and a lot of great people. So we do want to encourage you, if you know someone to nominate for that, where can they find those nomination forms?
All right. And they can go to iccms.edu/alumni. And on our awards page, there's a link there for those nomination forms for all four awards.
Awesome. And talking with Michael Upton, the Director of Advancement here at ICC. Every time I try to do an interview, somebody calls and I've hit the mute button on my phone, and it never fails. It don't mute. But Michael, real quick, I was gonna let you kind of overview what you talked about, highlight the foundation, the Alumni Association, and where they can also follow you guys on social media, and how they can get up with you for more information.
Sure. We'll start with that area. Again, our phone number is 662-862-8039. Our webpage is iccms.edu/ either alumni or foundation. You can type either in, you'll get to us. We are on social media. We have a LinkedIn page where we try to connect with as many of our alumni as we can there. We have a Facebook page for both, for the Alumni Association and the foundation. And we're also on Instagram as well, trying to reach some of our younger alumni there. So different avenues we've got for social media. You can find us that way. But again, we're looking for anyone who wants to get reconnected and re-involved, or more connected and more involved with the college, to join the Alumni Association. It'd be a great way to get started and get involved. And then from there, anyone that wants to support the college through the financial giving, if they want to work on helping support a student through scholarships, if they want to give through the Indian Club to support one of our many athletic teams or sports information, that's a great avenue people can give to as well.
Absolutely.
Anything that you have an interest in supporting at the college, maybe you want to work on beautification, you want to help the grounds of the college, and you appreciate memories of things you've done on campus, and you want to, my point being, anything it is you want to do to help support the college, we can find a way to connect you to that.
Well, Michael, I appreciate your time, and looking forward to talking to you again in the future. Probably talk about some of these homecoming awards and more on down the line, man.
Sounds great. Thank you very much, Adam.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.